Welcome to Real Daily Talks, where simple English becomes real speaking.
So, Sophia, how are you today?
I'm doing really well, thank you. I'm excited because I finally finished decorating my living room. I bought some new plants and a beautiful painting last weekend.
Oh, that sounds nice. I love plants. They make a home feel fresh.
Exactly. What about you? How are you doing?
I'm good, but I'm a bit tired. I stayed up late last night watching a movie. It was a romantic comedy, actually.
Really? I didn't know you liked romantic comedies.
Well, I don't usually watch them, but my sister recommended it. It was pretty funny. There was this guy who forgot about Valentine's Day and had to find a gift at the last minute.
Oh no, that's stressful. Did he find something?
Yes, but it was a disaster. He ended up buying flowers from a gas station. His girlfriend was not happy.
That's a classic mistake. Speaking of Valentine's Day, that's actually what we're going to talk about today.
Perfect timing. I think many people can relate to that movie. Valentine's Day can be exciting, but it can also be stressful if you don't plan ahead.
That's so true. Let's talk about it. So, Ryan, Valentine's Day is on February 14th. Do you usually celebrate it?
It depends. If I have a girlfriend, then yes, I celebrate it. But if I'm single, I usually just relax at home. What about you?
I like to celebrate it, even when I'm single. I think Valentine's Day is not just about romantic love. It's also about showing appreciation to friends and family.
That's a nice way to think about it. I never thought of it like that. So what do you do on Valentine's Day when you're single?
Well, sometimes I meet my friends for dinner. We call it Galentine's Day. It's a fun way to celebrate friendship.
Galentine's Day? What does that mean?
It's a combination of gal, which means girl, and Valentine's Day, so it's a day for female friends to celebrate together.
Oh, I see. That's creative. I like that idea. So you have dinner with your friends?
Yes, exactly. We go to a nice restaurant, talk, laugh, and enjoy good food. Sometimes we exchange small gifts like chocolate or cards.
That sounds fun. I should do something like that with my friends. We usually just ignore Valentine's Day.
You should. It's a good excuse to spend time with people you care about. Now, let me ask you this. When you do celebrate Valentine's Day with a girlfriend, what do you usually do?
Well, the typical thing is to go out for dinner. I usually make a reservation at a restaurant a few weeks before because restaurants get very busy on Valentine's Day.
That's smart. Making a reservation early is important. What kind of restaurant do you choose?
I try to pick something romantic. Maybe an Italian restaurant with candlelight and soft music. You know, the classic romantic atmosphere.
Italian food is perfect for a romantic dinner. Do you also buy gifts?
Yes, of course. I usually buy flowers and chocolate. Roses are the most popular flower for Valentine's Day, right?
Yes, red roses especially. They symbolize love and romance. But roses can be expensive on Valentine's Day because many people buy them.
That's true. Last year, I paid almost $50 for a dozen roses. It was crazy.
Wow, that is expensive. But I guess it's worth it if it makes your partner happy.
Exactly. What about you, Sophia? What gifts do you like to receive on Valentine's Day?
Well, I appreciate flowers, but I also like meaningful gifts. For example, a handwritten card with a personal message is very special to me.
A handwritten card? That's interesting. I always buy cards from the store.
Store-bought cards are nice, but when someone writes their own message, it feels more personal and sincere. It shows they took time to think about what they want to say.
I never thought about it that way. I should try writing my own card next time. What else do you like?
I really like experiences more than physical gifts. For example, going to a concert together, taking a cooking class, or even just a picnic in the park. These create memories.
That's a really good point. Experiences are more memorable than things. I remember one Valentine's Day I took my girlfriend to see a play. She loved theater, so it was perfect.
See? That's a thoughtful gift because you considered her interests. That's what makes a gift special.
You're right. So besides dinner and gifts, what are some other popular Valentine's Day activities?
Well, some couples like to travel. They might go to a romantic city for the weekend, like Paris or Venice.
That sounds expensive.
It can be, but you don't have to go far. Even a small trip to a nearby town can be romantic. The important thing is spending quality time together.
True. What about people who stay home? What can they do?
There are many options. Some couples cook a special dinner together at home. This can be more intimate than going to a crowded restaurant.
And cheaper, too.
Yes, definitely. You can cook their favorite meal, light some candles, and play romantic music. It's very cozy.
That sounds nice. I like cooking. Maybe I'll try that. What else?
Some people watch romantic movies together, or they exchange love letters. A love letter is a long, detailed letter where you express your feelings.
Love letters are very traditional. Do people still write those?
Some do. It's an old-fashioned tradition, but it's very romantic. In the letter, you might write about your favorite memories together or why you love that person.
That's sweet. I think I would feel a bit embarrassed writing something like that.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I'm not very good at expressing my emotions in writing. I prefer to say things out loud.
That's okay. Everyone has different ways of showing love. Some people use words, some use actions, and some use gifts.
That's true. Speaking of showing love, what about people who don't have a romantic partner? Do they feel sad on Valentine's Day?
Some people do feel lonely on Valentine's Day, especially if they recently ended a relationship. The holiday can remind them of what they don't have.
Yeah, I can understand that. When I was single, I sometimes felt left out when I saw couples everywhere.
But that's why I like the idea of celebrating with friends or family. You don't need a romantic partner to enjoy the day.
Absolutely. You can also treat yourself, buy yourself chocolate, watch your favorite movie, or do something you enjoy.
Yes, self-love is important too. We should appreciate ourselves, not just wait for others to appreciate us.
I like that. Now, let me ask you this. What are some Valentine's Day traditions in different countries?
Good question. In Japan, it's actually the women who give chocolate to men on Valentine's Day, not the other way around.
Really? That's interesting. So the men don't give anything?
They do, but on a different day. March 14th is called White Day, and that's when men give gifts to women.
Wow, so they have two holidays for love. That's cool. What about other countries?
In South Korea, they also celebrate White Day, and they have another day called Black Day on April 14th.
Black Day? What's that?
It's a day for single people. They wear black clothes and eat black noodles together. It's a humorous way to celebrate being single.
That's funny. I like that idea. It makes single people feel included.
Exactly. In Brazil, Valentine's Day is actually celebrated in June, not February. They call it Dia dos Namorados, which means Day of Lovers.
June? Why is it different?
I think it's because June 12th is the day before St. Anthony's Day, and St. Anthony is the patron saint of marriage, so it's connected to love and relationships.
That's fascinating. I didn't know Valentine's Day was so different around the world.
Yes, love is universal, but the way we celebrate it varies. Now, let's talk about something else. What's the worst Valentine's Day gift you can think of?
Oh, that's easy. A gym membership.
Why is that bad?
Because it might suggest that your partner needs to exercise more. It's not very romantic.
That's true. It could be offensive. What about practical gifts like cleaning supplies or kitchen tools?
Yeah, those are terrible Valentine's Day gifts. Maybe they're okay for a birthday, but not for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day should be romantic and thoughtful.
I agree. I also think giving money is not very romantic. It's too impersonal.
Right, unless you're giving a lot of money.
Ryan, that's not the point. The point is to show you care, not how much money you have.
I'm just joking. You're right. Thoughtfulness is more important than price.
Exactly. Now, what about Valentine's Day for kids? Do children celebrate it?
Yes, they do. In elementary school, kids often exchange Valentine's cards with their classmates.
That's right. They bring small cards, sometimes with candy attached, and give them to everyone in the class.
I remember doing that when I was a kid. My mom would buy a pack of cards, and I would write my name on each one.
Did you have a favorite classmate you wanted to give a special card to?
Maybe. There was one girl I liked, so I gave her the biggest card with a lollipop.
Aw, that's cute. Did she like it?
I don't remember. I was too shy to talk to her.
Aw, that's so sweet. Valentine's Day can be a big deal for kids, too. They get excited about the cards and candy.
Yes, and teachers sometimes organize Valentine's parties in the classroom. They have games, treats, and activities.
That sounds fun. It teaches kids about friendship and kindness.
Definitely. Okay, Sophia, let me ask you one more thing. What's your most memorable Valentine's Day?
Let me think. I would say it was a few years ago when someone surprised me with a homemade dinner. They cooked my favorite pasta dish and set up a beautiful table with flowers and candles.
That sounds really romantic. What made it so special?
It was special because they put so much effort into it. They knew I love pasta, and they created a warm, cozy atmosphere. It wasn't expensive, but it was very meaningful.
That's beautiful. I think the best gifts come from the heart, not the wallet.
Exactly. What about you? What's your most memorable Valentine's Day?
Mine is actually funny. One year, I tried to cook a fancy dinner for my girlfriend, but I burned everything. The chicken was black, the vegetables were mushy, and the kitchen was full of smoke.
Oh no, what did you do?
We ended up ordering pizza and laughing about it. She thought it was funny that I tried so hard. We still had a great time.
See, that became a special memory because you laughed together. That's what matters.
Yes, exactly. Valentine's Day doesn't have to be perfect. It's about spending time with someone you care about.
I completely agree. Whether you celebrate with a partner, friends, family, or by yourself, the most important thing is to appreciate love in all its forms.
Well said, Sophia. I think we've covered a lot about Valentine's Day.
Yes, we have. You know, Ryan, while we were talking, we used many useful words and phrases related to Valentine's Day. Let's go through some of them so our viewers can learn and remember them.
Great idea. What's the first word?
First word, celebrate. This means to do something special or enjoyable for an important event or occasion. For example, I celebrate Valentine's Day with my friends.
Yes, and you can celebrate many things. Birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, or even small achievements like finishing a project.
Exactly. Here's another example. We celebrated our anniversary at a nice restaurant. Ryan, how do you like to celebrate special occasions?
I like to celebrate with food. I usually go out to eat or cook something special at home. Food makes me happy.
That's very typical. Many people celebrate with meals.
What's the next word?
Next word, romantic. This describes something related to love or something that creates feelings of love. For example, a candlelit dinner is very romantic.
Right. We also use it to describe people. If someone is romantic, they like to do sweet, loving things for their partner.
Good point. For example, he's very romantic. He always writes love poems. The opposite of romantic is unromantic or practical.
Yes, someone who is practical focuses on useful things, not emotional things.
Another example, roses and chocolate are romantic gifts. What do you think is romantic, Ryan?
I think a walk on the beach at sunset is very romantic. It's simple but beautiful.
That's lovely. Okay, next word, appreciate. This means to recognize the value of something or someone and to be grateful.
So when you appreciate someone, you feel thankful for them. For example, I appreciate my friends for always supporting me.
Perfect example. We can also say, I appreciate your help, or I appreciate your kindness.
This is an important word because Valentine's Day is about showing appreciation to people we love.
Exactly. It's about letting them know we value them.
What's next?
Next word, reservation. This is an arrangement to have something kept for you, especially a table at a restaurant or a room at a hotel.
Yes, when you make a reservation, you call ahead and book a specific time. For example, I made a reservation for 2 people at 7 p.m.
This is very important on Valentine's Day because restaurants are very busy. If you don't make a reservation, you might not get a table.
That's true. I learned that the hard way. One year, I didn't make a reservation and we had to wait 2 hours.
Oh no, that's why planning ahead is important. Another example, do you have a reservation? That's what the host at a restaurant might ask you.
Yes, and the verb is to reserve or to book.
Next word, thoughtful. This describes someone who thinks about other people's needs and feelings or something done with care and consideration.
So a thoughtful gift is one that shows you really know the person and care about them. For example, she gave me a book by my favorite author. It was very thoughtful.
Exactly. Being thoughtful means paying attention to what people like and need. Another example, it was thoughtful of you to remember my birthday.
The opposite is thoughtless, which means not considering other people's feelings.
Right. Valentine's Day is about being thoughtful and showing people they matter to you.
What's the next word?
Next word, cozy. This means warm, comfortable, and pleasant. We often use it to describe a place or atmosphere.
Yes, for example, the living room is very cozy with the fireplace and soft blankets.
Or we had a cozy dinner at home. When something is cozy, it makes you feel relaxed and comfortable.
I love cozy places. They make me feel safe and happy.
Me too. Another example. I wore my cozy sweater on a cold day.
Great word. What's next?
Next word, exchange. This means to give something and receive something in return. For example, we exchange gifts on Valentine's Day.
Yes, it's a mutual action. Both people give and receive. Another example, students exchange Valentine's cards in class.
Exactly. You can exchange many things, ideas, phone numbers, greetings, or gifts.
For instance, let's exchange contact information means let's give each other our phone numbers or email addresses.
Good example. Okay, next word, treat yourself. This is a phrase that means to do something special for yourself, usually something enjoyable or indulgent.
So if you treat yourself, you buy yourself something nice or do something fun. For example, I'm going to treat myself to ice cream after work.
Right. It's about self-care and being kind to yourself. Another example, she treated herself to a spa day.
This is important because we shouldn't only wait for others to make us happy. We can make ourselves happy too.
Exactly. Valentine's Day is a good time to treat yourself if you don't have plans with others.
What's the next word?
Next word, sincere. This means genuine, honest, and coming from true feelings. For example, he wrote a sincere apology letter.
Yes, when something is sincere, it's real and heartfelt. It's not fake or forced.
Right. We often use it with words like thanks or wishes. For example, I want to give you my sincere thanks for your help.
Or, please accept my sincere congratulations. It makes your message stronger and more meaningful.
Another example. Her smile was sincere. I could tell she was truly happy. The opposite is insincere, which means fake or dishonest.
Great word. Last one?
Last word, intimate. This means very close and personal or private. It usually describes relationships or situations where people feel very connected.
For example, they had an intimate wedding with only close family. This means it was small and personal, not a big public event.
Exactly. We also use it to describe conversations or moments that are very personal. We had an intimate conversation about our dreams and fears.
Yes, when something is intimate, there's a feeling of closeness and trust.
Right. For Valentine's Day, an intimate dinner at home can be more special than a crowded restaurant because it's more personal and private.
Good explanation.
Okay, let's quickly review all the vocabulary words we learned. Celebrate, romantic, appreciate, reservation, thoughtful, cozy, exchange, treat yourself, sincere, and intimate.
These are all very useful words for talking about Valentine's Day and relationships in general.
Absolutely.
Okay, Sophia, that was a lot of talking about Valentine's Day.
Yes, it was. But it was fun, and I think we covered everything important.
Let's quickly review what we learned so our viewers can remember the key points.
Good idea. Let's think about what we discussed.
First, we talked about what Valentine's Day is and when it happens. It's on February 14th, and it's a day to celebrate love and relationships.
Right. We also learned that Valentine's Day isn't just for romantic couples. You can celebrate with friends, family, or even by yourself. Remember Galentine's Day for celebrating friendship?
Yes. Then we discussed typical Valentine's Day activities. We use phrases like go out for dinner, make a reservation, exchange gifts, and spend quality time together.
Exactly. We talked about popular gifts, too. The most common gifts are flowers, especially red roses, chocolate, cards, and jewelry. But we also learned that thoughtful personal gifts are often more meaningful than expensive ones.
Right. We said things like a handwritten card, a meaningful gift, and experiences create memories. These phrases help you talk about different types of gifts.
Then we discussed Valentine's Day traditions in different countries. We learned about Japan's White Day, South Korea's Black Day, and Brazil's Dia dos Namorados. This shows that love is celebrated differently around the world.
After that, we talked about Valentine's Day for children. Kids exchange cards and candy at school, and teachers organize parties. We use phrases like exchange Valentine's cards and give cards to classmates.
We also discuss what makes a good Valentine's Day celebration. It's not about perfection or spending lots of money. It's about thoughtfulness, effort, and spending time with people you care about.
And we shared personal stories and memories. I told you about the time I burned dinner, and you told me about your romantic homemade dinner. These stories show that Valentine's Day can be funny, sweet, or even imperfect, but still special.
Finally, we learned 10 important vocabulary words: celebrate, romantic, appreciate, reservation, thoughtful, cozy, exchange, treat yourself, sincere, and intimate. These words will help you talk about Valentine's Day and relationships in English.
So, as you can see, talking about Valentine's Day in English is not so difficult. You just need to know some key vocabulary and phrases, and you can have a natural conversation about it.
Exactly. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Now we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Yes, we love reading your comments and learning about you.
Our question of the day is, what is your favorite way to celebrate Valentine's Day and why?
For me, I love having a cozy dinner at home with someone special. I like cooking together, listening to music, and just enjoying each other's company. It feels more intimate than going to a crowded restaurant, and I think it's more meaningful.
That sounds really nice. For me, I like to keep it simple. I enjoy giving a thoughtful gift and then doing something fun together, like going to a movie or taking a walk in the park. I don't like too much pressure or expensive plans. I just want to have a good time.
See, we have different answers, and that's okay. Everyone celebrates in their own way.
Exactly. So, viewers, we want to know about you. What do you like to do on Valentine's Day?
Maybe you celebrate with your romantic partner. Maybe you celebrate with friends or family. Or maybe you treat yourself and do something you enjoy alone.
Tell us in the comments. You can write something like, I like to celebrate Valentine's Day by, or my favorite Valentine's Day tradition is, or I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but I like to.
Please share your thoughts with us. It helps us understand what you're interested in, and it helps us make better videos for you. Plus, it's good practice for your English writing skills.
And don't be shy. We read all the comments, and we love hearing from you.
Yes, we really do. Your comments make our day. All right, we're reaching the end of today's lesson.
Thank you so much for watching and learning with us today. We hope you enjoyed this conversation about Valentine's Day.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It really supports our channel and helps other learners find us.
And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of our new videos and you can keep improving your English with us.
We post new conversation lessons every day, so there's always something new to learn.
You are all great students, and we're so proud of you for taking the time to practice English. Learning a language is not easy, but you're doing it.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep speaking. Remember, making mistakes is okay. That's how we learn and improve.
And don't forget to use the vocabulary and phrases we learned today in your own conversations. The more you use them, the more natural they will become.
Exactly. We believe in you. And happy Valentine's Day to everyone celebrating.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.